KEM CETINAY might be keeping busy by throwing himself into his Dancing on Ice rehearsals just days after his split from Amber Davies. But his ex also has her skates on when it comes to moving on from heartache. Amber Davies happily posted videos of herself to social media enjoying a night out with ex-boyfriend Sonny Hall following her breakup. KEM CETINAY and Amber Davies called off the whirlwind romance after 132 days. I can reveal the Love Island winner is already back in the arms of ex-boyfriend Sonny Hall, a week after she and KEM called time of the whirlwind romance. A source said whether Sonny is just a rebound for Amber is unclear at the moment, but the two couldn't keep their hands off each other at Sugar Hut nightclub in S on Saturday. Amber didn't seem to mind who knew, as she was posting videos on Instagram of her cuddling up to his little white puppy while still at his home on Sunday morning. That can't have been easy for KEM to see. The Love Island winners announced the split in a joint statement. Amber Davies said she never argued with KEM CETINAY, but they constantly bickered. Onlookers at Sugar Hut said Amber could not keep her hands off ex-boyfriend Sonny Hall all night. It was only last Monday that The Sun told how the Love Island couple had called it quits following a string of bust-ups just 132 days after winning the ITV2 reality show. Since then, KEM has been focusing on training for the upcoming Dancing on Ice with partner Alex Murphy. Amber has spoken about the arguments that led to her running back to Sonny, the brother of ex-AWE cast member Jake Hall. Days before ending her relationship, she said, "We don't argue, but we bicker. We'd just been living in each other's pockets in Dubai and I think we were tired and then we didn't see each other. Maybe he was stressed from having Dancing on Ice practice too." KEM CETINAY has focused on his training for Dancing on Ice since announcing his split from Amber Davies' ex-AWE cast member Jake Hall. Pictured is the brother of her ex-boyfriend Sonny, who she has run back to. "He sent me 2 bouquets the next day. He was very apologetic. He wanted to make it up to me. The card said it was a reminder that he loves me. I was like, behave and act well and you won't have to send me flowers." Sounds like it will take a lot in more than a dozen red roses for this frosty relationship to thaw. Love Island's Amber Davies on Life with KEM since leaving the show. L. James Arthur says top producers are blinging the studios to lure in artists who have been shunning them to retreat to places such as Barbados for inspiration, like Harry Styles and Rihanna. James said, "There's such competition. Naughty Boys is like a trip. He's got a fish tank, lasers, rhinos running about, all kind of and ill will. For Ollie, Ricky Wilson is standing by his sweary rant which saw him call Ollie Murs the C word at a bash last week. The Kaiser Chiefs frontman doesn't see the two of them kissing and making up now that Ollie has nicked his old job on The Voice. Ricky Wilson admits he most likely will not make up with Ollie Murs after labeling him a C. Ricky explained, "The problem with award ceremonies is the white wine. With this one, the bottles were twice the size. They kept filling the glass up and I never got to the bottom. I remember just flashes and that I had a rant about Ollie. I called him the C word." He added, "I've said I want his job. He's got the best job in the business and I'm jealous." Ricky, whose rock and roll antics place him as a late contender for my Cana of the Year, said he felt betrayed by Ollie after confronting him about the role in July. Ricky Wilson says he feels betrayed that Ollie Murs took his job at ITV1's The Voice. He said, "I haven't spoken to him since. I asked if he would do it and he said he wouldn't, but maybe he didn't know then. He's king of reality TV. I showed my emotions too much. It didn't feel good." Rather awkwardly, Ricky shared a table with Ollie's ex Mel Sykes at the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane do, but he insists he didn't pry. He said, "I only met her that night. I'm not going to ask about her love life." The Kaiser Chief frontman blamed his expletive outburst on the white wine at the ceremony. "Christmas must be such a scream around Ricky's." Singer Ricky Wilson admits he was furious not to be a judge on the latest series of The Voice. Idris Elba is to lend his London twang to a spoken-word dance track by Jax Jones. The Luther legend will be heard making statements about life in the by Grammy-nominated star, whose new tune Breathe featuring Ina Woldsden is out now. Jax said, "I was hanging out with Idris last night. He's a top boy. Now you read Rihanna drapes a Balenciaga hood over her ring finger after she was snapped wearing a diamond sparkler on it last week." The pop superstar came over all coy when she was pictured above leaving the Avenue nightclub in New York on Saturday, amid speculation that Saudi billionaire Hassan Jameel has popped the question. Rihanna suspiciously covered her left hand with a Balenciaga who amid engagement speculation. Riri sparked the engagement rumors when she brazenly flashed the impressive rock following a Chris Rock gig at Madison Square Garden last Wednesday, but now it looks like she's being a tease. Rihanna has been on a string of dates with Hassan since I first revealed their secret 6-month romance back in June. He once dated supermodel Naomi Campbell and is heir to his family's Toyota dealership rights. If they do get married, I doubt they'll be driving off into the sunset in a Prius. Rihanna fans went into meltdown after flashing a huge diamond ring on her finger. Raksu want to be head boys. Raksu are one of the most modest bands in the business. After I revealed Lay's man Miles Stevenson had hooked up with Love Island's Malin Anderson, his bandmates jumped to his defense and conceded they're okay with him being the group's only pin-up. Raksu say they are comfortable with Miles Stevenson being the last man of the group. Ashley Fongho said, "There's only one heartthrob, but his ego stays in check and he's not arrogant about it. We love Miles." The X Factor winners also revealed their dream of collaborating with A-listers, including Ed Sheeran. Speaking on Saturday at the Jingle Bell Ball in London, Ashley added, "We'd love his help. We've got this far writing our own, but we know the likes of Ed Sheeran and Beyoncé, we can always learn something from them. The dream would be to write with Ed, as opposed to have a given to us." Raksu left fans screaming following the performance at the Capitol's Jingle Bell Ball. Piece back with From Under a Liquid Glass, released in support of charity MQ Mental Health. Writer and frontman Harry Koisser said, "You can still be a happy person and take a pasting from your demons. Look what you made me do." Taylor Swift gave fans a taste of what to expect when her Reputation World Tour hits the UK next year with her show-stopping act at the Capitol's Jingle Bell Ball. She reeled off hits including lead singles Gorgeous and Ready for It at the sold-out O2 Arena in London, Strictly's secret couple Gemma Atkinson and Gorka in Fiery Public Row, James Jordan Brand Strictly's Karen Clifton as Scarier Midi Kevin split. Karen Clifton told Jamie Redknapp, "Keep Louise away from my husband." Strictly boss is set to axe Karen Clifton after her rift with husband Kevin. Saturday's star Molly King is secretly romancing her hunky Strictly partner Catherine Tilsley confirms she has quit Corrie and will leave next year. US superstar Taylor Swift played Reputation tracks Gorgeous and Ready for It to fans desperate to see her return on tour next year. Among the spectators was Liam Payne, who revealed Taylor gifted him an early Christmas present during last week's Jingle Ball in New York, where they both performed. The former One Direction star said, "She actually sent me a hamper and her new Reputation gear for the last set we did and a little note. She's got very good handwriting, if she did write it. I hope she did. I mean, she can afford for someone to do calligraphy for us all." On Friday, Taylor and Brit boyfriend Joe Alwyn, who I revealed were an item back in May, made a rare public appearance together at the Madison Square Garden event. Tonight Nothing Says Yuletide Like Mariah Carey, the best-selling female ever, has brought her All I Want for Christmas tour to this side of the Atlantic for the first time, and will be at the O2 Arena. Fans will get tracks from her two Christmas albums, with support from Mark Feehily, Tomorrow is the biggest film premiere of 2017 as the cast of Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi march the red carpet at the Royal Albert Hall. Princes William and Harry will be adding the star power with actors John Boyega, Mark Hamill and Daisy Ridley. Wednesday, stars will be saluting Britain's amazing armed forces at the Sun Military Awards. The Millers, in London. The Bash, hosted by Lorraine Kelly, toasts unsung heroes from the Royal Navy, Army and RAF during war and peace. It celebrates its 10th year. Saturday, Who will lift the Strictly Glitter Ball? Alexandra Burke, Joe McFadden, Debbie McGee and Gemma Atkinson above battle it out at 6:30 p.m. in the finale of this brilliant series. Kabuki's favorite, Debbie, become the oldest winner in the show's history.